victory. So I've raised this lip along here. So the old sheet metal is gonna fit right in there, and it'll be flush on the bottom. So next I've got this all cut out to shape. The top is flanged as well, so it'll sit right in there. Next I'm gonna bolt this in, and then it's ready to weld in. Okay, so I've made the front seat mount for this side. I put some weld through primer on here, so we're gonna weld it in. So the front seat rails are gonna mount on here. I've put weld through primer. It's gonna go in here. We're gonna square it up to the car, and then we're also gonna put a level on it and make it level with the car, so the seats aren't sitting to the left or to the right. I'm gonna do that, and then I'm gonna start stitch welding inside here and get it inside. So I got this all ground down now, and so next I'm gonna finish this frame rail, and I wanna attach some bar. I'm gonna do the same 1x2 bar. It's gonna attach there, and then also got the corner here. I'm gonna put a little piece that's gonna come up here, and it actually just strengthen this whole bar all the way across. So I got this piece all finished, trimmed in. I TIG welded the sides. Now it's gonna fit right into there. Driver's side is all done. That mounted, got that other little corner piece in, and it's still level.
Away or not?
I'm gonna.
Okay, so I'm a little bit late in filming this, and we already got the carpet in, as you see, but pretty much you can see we got this whole new beam going across the front, and then a new bolt-in one on the back. It's got like a weld-in threaded insert right there. We cut out all of this hump for the cat and put this bar right through, so it sits nice and low with a mount right there. And then on the seats themselves, we got them over here, and we've got the sliders on them, and then we made these here, this pretty much bolts inside the slider, and that bolts to the seat. And we bent them a little bit at the back here so that they sit flush. Gives us lots of depth, and we can mount those seats nice and low. They fit perfectly. And now we've got our harnesses in here on the new roll cage. That is in a separate video on the whole roll cage, and we're pretty much good to go. So we can put the covers back on these seats, mount them up, and they'll be good to go, nice and low sitting in the S13.
Yeah.
Why did I do that first?
That's so dope, don't you think?
Alright, so here's our finished product on the bucket seat install. You can see they sit nice and low. I'm 6'1", and then Chad is 6'4" or something like that, and we all fit in these pretty well. No hitting your head on the top. We did make our roll cage tuck in as high as we could, and we put some foam on there. You could maybe like hit your helmet on there if you're trying, but there's lots of room in this, which I know is a common issue in the 240s, especially with that cat hump there. It pushes everything up, and it's really hard to get these to mount low. I had it in like a past 240, and like they sat so high. So as you kind of saw, we cut the cat hump just like right here in front of this front mount or behind this front mount. There is a transmission mount there, so you can't cut it too far forward. And then you can see we made our own mounts basically that like slide into the rails and mount on the bars that we cross, just to like give us that extra little bit of being able to drop it down. I don't know if you can really see it in this video, but the rails are almost on the floor. There's maybe like an inch off the floor, probably less than that actually. So yeah, they're pretty much like as low as you can get. These seats, by the way, these are Kirkies. I don't know if anybody really uses them, but we wanted to try them out. They were kind of cheap and they were local, so we tried them out. I like how they look. They seem to be no problem for drifting. Nothing really gets in the way. They hold you really well. So yeah, that's pretty much the finished product on these bucket seats. They work really well. They sit nice and low, which we love. Chad did an amazing job on this whole thing. I helped where I could, but he's the mastermind behind all of this. Simultaneously did like this epic roll cage as well. And then we also did this hydro e-brake, which I'll do another explainer video on like how that whole thing works. So yeah, that's it for the bucket seat install.